Hello everybody, I'm Mo Constantine. We've done many of these boxes before. Normally I'm with Claire, my daughter, and she's just away now on maternity leave. She's having her baby at the end of, on Mother's Day actually. So that's lovely. That's my 11th grandchild. So if I look a bit, that's why. But I've got lovely new friends here to work with because I've asked Michelle to come in. Normally behind the scenes, but we fished her out and put her in front of the camera. She makes the products, indeed she quite often invents some of the products in here. So she's got all the technical know-how. And we're also in what we call the hair lab, one of our facilities down in Poole, with the lovely Daisy, who I'll introduce you to in a minute. It's a citrus hair mask. So it's a nice treatment for your hair that you'll see applied to Michelle's hair in a minute, because Daisy is going to just scoop it out. Look how light that is. It's like a light mousse. Sometimes you think of the hair mask as quite heavy, but so that's going to be very nice.
Claire made that one, didn't she? So it's full of lots of lovely oils and lots of juices, and it makes me feel like Kate Winslet when I try it. So
before we step over there, we're going to put this lovely bundle of herbs. It's like a bouquet garni. I don't know if that's a really old-fashioned term, but it's a bundle of herbs. In fact, it's chamomile.
Yeah.
That's going to steep in the water, and ultimately that will be a lovely golden rinse at the end of a treatment. I'm showing you lots of unusual looking products because I'm trying to emphasize how little you need to have the packaging that we all use in our shampoos and things. So this little monkey is not a giant date, but it is an encapsulation of shampoo in an Irish moss gel ball, I suppose you'd call it.
We mix calcium lactate with it, and then we put it in like a sodium alginate bath, and it kind of forms the skin. So it's quite magical to watch it be
develop.
Made.
Yeah. So here we've got a lovely conditioner called Tropical Fruit. I want to emphasize here that it's an unpackaged product. Again, it comes in a block. You'll see how it's used, but it's actually more than one use, and and it's a lovely.
I cut this in half and kind of soak it with water and squish it, and then apply it like that and kind of stroke it under my hair. So that's how I use it. Because then you don't get all the little bits left over, and then you can just use another one again. So
this is a Muramura facial wash. So, when you've had all these lovely things going on your hair, you can then just wet your hands and just wash this salty scrub, this sugar scrub onto your face to sparkle.
So we just do a little, this is like a Shine So Bright. It used to be in like a little tin, so we've made it naked, and you just kind of put it through the ends of your hair.
If you're a hair twiddler,
little dry bits.
You could use this. Yeah. So that's what we're showing you today.
Smells good.
Whilst wearing...
Yes, your flower crown.
One of these comes in the box in pieces. You've got the string that
We've got little instructions of how to do it as well, so that helps as well. So so you just plait your string, and so you do all the way, and then you cut little bits off your flowers, and then I feed it through the plait. I kind of like doing it as a long thing to start with, rather than doing a circle of it. And then once you've gone all the way along, and this end is knotted too, and then you can just tie it all together in a circle.
Flower crown is a lovely name, isn't it?
And then
these are forget-me-nots, aren't they?
Yes.
Forget-me-nots, and we were just looking at this, weren't we? What are the white flowers called? But they're lovely.
Yeah.
But it's spring. We've got to have flowers in our hair, so yeah.
Hey everyone, I'm Daisy. I am the Hair Lab lead. The Hair Lab is a really exciting place actually. We get to play with lots of hair and product, so yeah, it's really great. And it's lovely to have Michelle at the basin and to use your products. So we're going to start off by applying the hair mask. Michelle, what did you put in this hair mask? Because it smells amazing.
Oh, this is one of Claire's ones. So she used lots of oils, so lots of olive oil and like lime juice, lemon juice, orange juice, and there was soy yogurt in it as well. So.
Oh, gorgeous. So quite nice on the scalp.
Yeah. And I feel like it like makes my cuticles like lie flat, so it seems to be more sleek, my hair, and smoother.
Yes, that will be, if there's lots of citrus in there, that really helps. The acidity does help to close the cuticles. And yeah, it will reflect so much more light, so that makes complete sense. Yeah, and I actually quite like the yogurt on the scalp after it's been in the fridge, because it feels quite soothing when it's cold, which is lovely. Yeah, so I would apply it on the scalp first, as much as you can, and then just take the rest through the hair. So how long would you suggest to leave this on for, Michelle?
I'm not very good at waiting, so it would be like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's still a really nice amount of time. Sugary cleanser to use whilst this is on.
Yeah, the mirror on the wall is really nice. It's kind of like an oily kind of sugar scrub, so it's really nice for my skin.
So that's all been applied through the hair and the scalp. So I'm going to let that sit for 10 minutes. I'm going to massage this in, and then we'll move on to a shampoo. So we've left this on for 10 minutes, and now we're going to rinse it off and shampoo. Feels lovely and silky. Feels really nice. Your hair is free of tangles. There's absolutely no knots or anything. Okay, so now we're using the molasses sphere. And how would you use this, Michelle? Do you think it's easier to just apply straight like this, or split it open?
I would just like tear a little bit off and then kind of squirt it on.
Yeah, so let's split that open. So why was molasses chosen in this shampoo?
Oh, we had it as a campaign product years and years ago. So it's like we had like people in whole vats of molasses to compare it to like tar. So.
Oh, I remember, and everyone's hair afterwards was just beautifully shiny. Okay, and then finally we've got the Naked Tropical Fruit Conditioner. So I'm just going to use half of that, as you were saying earlier, or about half.
Yeah, it's quite nice that they're quite thin layers, so you can really squidge them with the water.
Yeah, they're very squidgy. Amazing that you can have a plastic and packaging-free conditioner at home. It has such a beautiful effect. There's no need for a comb or a hairbrush here, because your hair's just so soft and smooth and silky. It doesn't need any extra help outside of those products.
So what would you do for different kind of hair types for like the conditioner? Would you use more of it, or?
Yeah, I think if you have a lot of hair, or say if somebody has a lot more hair than you, then I would even just use an entire one rather than splitting it in half. And then if someone's got less hair than you, or maybe finer hair, then you could just maybe even cut off a piece of it, so like a quarter.
Yeah.
Here's quite a small amount that I kept back earlier. So yeah, I'd say I used about 2/3 of one on your hair. So yeah, you can just vary it depending on how much you've got. We've got our chamomile infusion that's been soaking during this process. So I'm going to use that as a final rinse. Yeah, chamomile's lovely.
And you just leave it on, you don't rinse it out. It's just that's
No,
it.
yeah, I would just keep that in. Just adds a really light kind of perfume as well to the hair. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could rinse it off, but there's no need. You'll just get those benefits from the chamomile leaves if you let it sit. Perfect. And then we'll just blot your hair with a towel.
And action.
Lovely. So we're all done here. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope you enjoy this month's box.